You know, I love books, and so today we're taking a look at a book with pictures in it. My favorite kind of book. Yeah, this is an old DIY book from the 70s or 80s. Back when they called it do-it-yourself, before the shirt was even invented. So now let's jump right into it. And I've got a bunch of stuff here, like wallpaper, cork, flooring. I have this in my house. Yeah, like to glue a blade or whatever, upholster a chair. And we got obviously the chapters here. This is just the introduction part, parts of your house. And we start with decorating ideas. They give you a bunch of knowledge here. And as you can see on those pictures, this is a bit classic 80s. Yeah, we have some tool specific things, what which tool does and how you use it. Here how you can fix cracks in your wall and stuff like this. We have some color pictures in here. Here they are painting floorboards or using paint strip, but that's currently a really big thing on the internet with the paint stripper videos, People's killing themselves by using this stuff because they don't know how toxic it is, but here they do it with a heat gun, with this heat gun adapters and what they do for you, like all of this, and they have safety tips. It's a bit obsolete, yeah. At some point they recommend you to use asbestos for shielding and stuff like this, so yeah. Here which paint, which primer, how paint colors affect the room atmosphere, and how to paint windows, ladders for staircases, and how you make them, and how you put carpet on, and the sponge technique. This book might even be newer than the 80s, maybe 90s, whatever. This looks a bit 90s, this stuff here, but maybe they have updated a part of it. And tons of... Okay, this is 80s. Perhaps even 70s, Yeah, that's classy. I like that. That looks fresh and nice to live in. Yeah, you see how you can make a workable floor space where there is no flooring, or how to use two ladders as a working platform. All the stuff your insurance loves. Skipping a few pages here. This is just the paintwork part. All the wallpaper thingies, how you cut out wallpaper to fit certain areas, how you brush it on. Let's jump to something else. Carpets. How you glue carpets on and do all this stuff. Let's see if we can find some pictures here of a bathroom. How you do roof work and linoleum floor working. How to polish wood and make a floor. Yeah. How you use a level and how you draw a straight line and a distance. It's all stuff. It saves you money if you can do it yourself. It's fun and it saves cash. Yeah, how you do plaster work on your brick wall. You know, windows, the different types of windows. How you remove glass panels and kit them in. I have such windows in my garage, so you know, the typical kind of window stuff. Let's see that we find a part with a bit more pictures. Usually there's a car repair part in it, just do it. And we have a bit of color coding here on the side, that would have helped. Oh yeah, we got all the tools explained and what they do and how they work here in the back. All the different dowels and nails and power tools, not so powerful tools. You know, here, door safety. A specific book. Yeah, here you see how you can fix your plumbing. You know, you wanna have the toilet flush so the plumber doesn't hit on your wife. How you wire electrical outlets. That's the German kind of outlet here with the round plug. 220 volt. Specific tools, and how you install a lamp, the different types of sockets, how different appliances work, how you fix them, how to put up a shelf, you know, different types of DIY shelf thingies. Here we got some pictures again. You know, this is from the time when color printing was expensive and this wasn't, every page wasn't color. So as you can see, usually it's just one color picture here. Living room with kitchen. Here how to reupholster a chair. Yeah, this kind of book is very useful. It helps you. You see the weaving technique for a chair. This is the chair repair chapter. Here they do fix broken things. Door stuff, you know, hinges and doorknobs and stuff like this. I love this kind of book. It's so interesting. Fabric and carpet, the different types of carpets, how they are woven, and this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that's some nice carpet here. Sitting on the floor, I kind of think about this would be very interesting here. I did put my carpet in my last apartment in myself. Didn't have to pay a penny for it, except for the carpet itself, but not for the installation. Yeah, typical 70s tiles here. Yeah, tile work. Yeah, I just love this kind of book. It's I did have exactly this power tool. It died a year ago. I will fix it one day. Yeah, door hinges, you know. And how you fix a door that it doesn't jam and sits right, you know. All those kind of thingies. Another window things. Curtains and those blinds. How you make them, how you install them. Different types of blinds and what works and what works not for you. We just have this part here already. Yeah, it's just nice, those old books. Oh yeah, here you see how you cut tiles and stuff like this. Very 70s, the orange ones. Yeah, bathroom, you know, because that's the room where the red fun happens. Yeah, wallpaper. Wallpaper has kind of died out. Nowadays, everybody's just smearing paint on his wall. You know. Yeah, we had the leather thing here. See if we can find something else that's interesting. I've obviously jumped over dozens of pages here, like different sorts of lamps. You know, the hidden ones in the ceiling. Oh, they hate them with the fire safety kind of thing. People put the wrong bulbs in because they need this type of bulb, and they put those in, and you know, it gets hot and gets smoldering and fire starts. The circular neon tubes. I have one of these things in my garage where my cars sleep. Like the 80s thing, you click them in and slide them around on this kind of thing. Oh yeah, that's the chair part again. Yeah, even more chair stuff, you see. I believe the cross pattern chair kind of thing is here. Yeah, I love those old books. They're just so interesting. And even with this just for the pictures and as an inspiration too. This is more like for the repair stuff, but there are ones for interior decoration stuff where really can get some very good ideas from. This one doesn't have car stuff in it. I have some others where there's car repair in it, the classic cars from the 70s or 80s, you know. VW bug and stuff like this. Yeah, this kind of book was meant to save. There you have the register what there is in here, like the tools here and stuff like this. Yeah, all the tools explained and what they do, like this one here, the spanner key or vice grips. How did they actually call them here in Germany? Oh, Kryptzange. Crypt pliers. Oh, that makes sense. The free tools tool, you know. Yeah, I love this kind of book. From the golden era, golden age of DIY. Yeah. And you see a few pictures here. What you can see in the book. Not much on the back, just a few more pictures. I must have liked this picture. It is on the front and in the back. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time here at SB Cinema. Let me know if you like this kind of, if you look into a little old book or something like this. I have tons books like this. This is just a random one I've picked from the shelf. And yeah, like the interior design ones and stuff like this, or specifically for DIY toys and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, there was a thing that actually, where was this one here? That's actually something I have in my apartment. Where was it? I will probably not find it again. Whatever. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it and I'll see you next time here at SB Cinema.